Hello everyone. Today I have a Todd Rexford injection hot hammered, and this is actually the third video on the exact same knife. The knife has been reviewed twice before. The first time by David Lawman. He was one of the OG collectors for Todd Rexford. And he received this knife direct from Todd about 7 years ago from today, which is in 2021. And afterwards, the knife went to Svi, and he had that video posted up around 5 years ago. So why am I doing another Rexford injection video? Basically, I guess just to kind of see how the knife has aged over the years. Obviously, the knife hasn't been used. It is in pretty great condition. But I'd like to comment a little bit on how the build quality has aged, because obviously Todd has much improved since 7 years ago, and there are a couple of Rexford videos in my channel that you can check out. So how does this one kind of compare and age? So first of all, Todd used to make a lot of manual opening knives. One of his first models is called the Epicenter, which is also manual opening, and I believe this might be the second one that he came out with, which is called the Injection. And since the Injection, there has not been any manual folders that he came out with. There may be a few one-offs. There was a small Gamma model, which was a thumb opener, but most of them are actually flippers, and he's been making flippers ever since. So it is quite rare to find a knife that is on thumb studs made by Todd, because they're all older knives, made 5-7 years ago. And in terms of the quality, let's check out the pivot. Even 7 years ago, the Mokume pivot is flush against the titanium ring. Actually, the titanium is the pivot, and the Mokume has been inlaid inside perfectly. The thumb stud, made out of zirconium, I believe, is also perfectly made on both sides. The Lizard Damascus blade, also beautifully edged. You can feel the edge of the Damascus, but when you open and close the knife, it is quite smooth. No hiccups anywhere. The zirconium bolsters has a beautiful satin finish, and a hot hammered. It'd be good to see how the hot hammered has aged over the years, because I think this older style of hammering is a little bit different than the newer one. So it depends on what you like. You can still get a lot of the oil slick colors through the hot hammered finish. Just beautiful. Todd still engraves a lot of his knives, his name at the blade tang. So you can see, yes, here. In terms of the grinding skills, you have to look at the plunge grind and see how even it is. Sorry, the camera is not focusing very well, but there we go. Nice and even on both sides. Really difficult to do. And Todd does it all by hand. The junction, beautifully done on both sides. It's meant to be separated like this, because obviously Todd knows how to put two materials together. Centering is still pretty much pretty much perfect. Yeah, dead on. But, if you notice, let's see, how can I show? So when you look at the scales between the hot hammered and the titanium liners, you can see that the fitment is slightly better on the left side compared to the right side. And keep in mind, back then Todd only used manual tools. It's still pretty good, but definitely he has improved a lot over the years. So it is not, the 100% perfect knife. There's no such thing, but you can also see the same thing between the liners here. It's more flush here compared to this side. So yeah, just wanted to kind of make a short video on how the knife, evolved over the years, or it compares to what it is now. The action, I don't suppose, I think it has been played with a lot, but, let's see, 0 stick, no wiggle, very smooth. All right. Thank you for watching.